Hello again, everyone. This is Joe Henches with Beyond the Chart, and this is a stock chart analysis update. We are going to look at Melco Crown Entertainment, QIHU 360, and YOKU I. And we looked at them exactly a week ago today, so it's kind of an update over the last 5 days of trading. And we'll start off here with Melco Crown Entertainment. Right now, over the last 5 days, it's kind of had this move on the 4th, and this was the close. It's really just pushed sideways, and the interesting thing about this is that the trading has all been within this bar, okay, this bar here. Remember, this was a trade idea. This is still an active trade idea that I'm in, and we got in here on this day, I believe, or you could have gotten in on this day also. We were looking for, this was a Linda Ratchke Turtle Soup +1 play. And so we got in here around 27.42, I think was the entry point, which would have been a few ticks above this low. Actually, 27.52 is the target entry. Now, what's interesting is this daily range in here has not been broken over these last 4 days here, except today. It looks like it's trying to break out. So we've hit a high of, I don't have this because I'm focused on daily charts, but I'll tell you what it's doing today if I can focus on it for a minute. 28.48 high, 27.55 low, so 28.48. So it's broken above because here's the high was 28.29. So we've broken up here. It'd be nice to get a close above the 10, the blue line, and then get another breaking the high of that and come on up and start to get some movement on this. The other interesting thing, as I saw this trend line, made me think of it. The move today should break this trend line on the RSI. That should be a precursor. This trend line parallels this trend line, okay, right in here, because it's this point and this point. And a lot of times what I see is when the RSI trend line gets broken, that is an early signal, early prelude of the trend line on the price chart then about to be challenged or broken also. Let me stretch this out a little bit so that looks a little bit better. Okay, so that's what we're looking at here. We're still in it, still looking for it to keep pushing, and we've stalled out for a few days, and we'll see what happens. And the next one is QIHU 360. This has continued we had a little pause here back on the 4th, 5th, and now it's continued to push on down. I still think we're in a part of a corrective action. We've broken this trend line. We talked about how this was choppiness and how I just could not get comfortable that we had some impulsive wave moving to the upside, and turned out I was correct in that assessment, in that we are now, selling off. Now, the real question is, we broke this point. The next point of resistance or support would be down here around 74. So if we break, and then of course what we've got is we've got this trend line or neckline actually being drawn in here that's right about 75. We break through this, and I do think that this head and shoulders could come into play. I mean, this right shoulder got a little higher than this, but you notice the choppiness in the center peak, and it does look like there's some symmetry look to it that there was over here. So it'll be interesting to see. Number one, it's got to confirm the signal of head and shoulders. It's got to break the neckline. Right now, QIHU 360 is down 1.53, hit a low of 78.76, so it's continuing to sell off and push down to the downside. So no change in our assessment on QIHU 360. And the last one is YOKU I. And again, this one hasn't done much in the last 5 days. I think there's some stuff going on with some crackdown of online video, and I'm not sure how that's in China. I'm not sure how that's affecting YOKU I, but clearly the stock price has stalled out and been moving sideways here over the last few months. So no new signal in here. It hasn't broken out of what it looks like a symmetrical triangle. A lot of times, 3 times out of 4, a symmetrical triangle will continue in the same direction as what of the trend leading into the triangle. So we'll have to see. But every once in a while, it turns into a reversal triangle. But right now, if I had to guess, and I'm not putting a trade on it, if I had to guess, I think it's probably going to continue to the downside, but it is not showing its hand yet. So, all right, that's it for an update on QIHU, 360, Melco, Crown Entertainment, and Yoku II. If you felt like this video was helpful, please share it on social media. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. You first name and email, and you'll have access to the Trade Ideas webpage and download a free PDF I've got for you, and be able to follow me on Beyond the Chart when I post new posts. All right, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you on the next video.